Moving on from hybrid turbos, what big turbo options should we expect for the B9 3.0T platform? What hurdles do you need to overcome to make big turbo happen, and what power figures are expected? I don't think we can talk as specifically as you'd like in that question. I think the reality is hybrids should get us into the 1,000 horsepower range or drop in hybrid style turbos. The problem with full frame stuff is, while it's nice to be able to like pick up a G series turbo or a Zona whatever out of the catalog, you have to have all these custom manifolds, custom intake systems, custom downpipe adapters. And so the cost of entry to full frame is really high and the complexity skyrockets. You need oil and water lines and adapters and all this stuff. With a hybrid turbo, the idea is it drops right into the factory spot. Currently, the restriction on hybrid turbos is the factory housings. And so, once we can replace the factory housings with dimensionally similar higher flow housings, then there's really no reason we can't have a 1,200 horsepower drop-in turbo that's still considered a hybrid. I think there will be smaller tuners that start doing full frame stuff. Like there's one guy out there, Super Mario Brothers, who will probably go that route because he can have a fabricator
It's a much more like a boutique solution.
Yeah, but it's not a production solution. It's not this kind of reliable long-term solution that we aspire to do. So we don't currently have any plans to do full frame like how you've seen it in other applications. We think that we can continue to push hybrid stuff well into the 1,000 horsepower range. So right now the bigger issue is getting motors upgraded with rods and pistons, and that'll really move the power number. Even with 810, there's more power.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not necessarily hybrid either. It could be drop-in stuff versus using just the stock housings kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you think 1,000 horsepower crank is possible with a TT810? I think that's pushing it.
No, it's the turbo on the top end's pretty much spent with the tunes we have now. There's some mid-range left. It's not a ton. The turbo, it's a really good size turbo to kind of maximize the stock hardware we're at right now.
Yeah, I think the points about the 810 in the past have been that the compressor wheel and turbine wheel are capable of more flow.
Oh yeah.
It's the factory housings, so it's possible that the 810 in different housings can make 1,000 horsepower, but with the housings that are there, which are 350 horsepower housings, very very free flowing 350 horsepower housings, which is what the factory intended, but we've pushed those housings to their limits.